Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to activate your OSIM account. This video is especially made for students who are using OSIM for the first timers to OSIM, and probably a student has just joined the university, it's a first year and a first semester, so there's a need for any student to have OSIM account. So I'll be taking you through the steps on how to activate your OSIM account, and it should be fun and simple. So focus and let's start. So the first thing is to show you the OSIM link, and that is osim.kiut.ac.tz. So here we are with the OSIM page. Now there are two areas where I want you to focus and forget all the other things you're seeing. And the areas are this part here, the login part, and the first link, whereby it's written student sign up here. There are two ways to activate your account in OSIM. And the first way is what I call a direct way, whereby you just use your registration number as a username and password to access your account. So let's try that first. So I'll use this registration number for BIT student. I'm also going to use the same registration number as a password and see if I can go through. So there it is. The activation was successful for this student. But suppose like it didn't go well and I did not succeed to get to my account. I'll show you the second way, which is the more important way. And I have to mention this, that you would only use the second way if the first way of just using your registration number as both the username and the password has failed. Then you'll come to this link down here and sign up. That means creating an account in OSIM. Mind you, like all your details are already in the system, so the system will just want you to verify and probably add some more information to it and give you access to your account. So the first thing you're going to do is have your registration number and write it down there. So this time around, let's not use the same registration number because it's going to give us errors. I have another registration number here I want to use, and it should work for us. So let's use this other registration number for a BSP student. And then just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to fill in some details here. Mind you, like your details should be valid. So, but because it's a demonstration, it's a video tutorial, I'm going to fill in some information here which are not valid. And I will not be saving this information. Now suppose that is my email. I have my number here, and then I'll create a password there, and then I'll also confirm the password there, and then I would register. So if the information that you entered, like the one that I entered, is okay, the system will automatically register for you an account, and then it will give you a successful message, hence a login link, so that you can link back to the login page and log in. Now suppose like I saved and everything went well, so the system will automatically send me to the login page. Now here I'll use the email address, sorry, the registration number I used earlier, and then log into the page. And then I'll choose the same. But if you've created your account, you'd notice that there's a part where you filled in your password. So that password which you filled in that page is the one that you're going to use here. But for demonstration purposes, I'll just use this as my password. and get access to my account. Now, I want to show you how to navigate in OSIM, but many things are very, very important. And I want to take note of everything you're seeing here. The dashboard area, which is the first area whereby you land on the OSIM page or OSIM account, it's where you have like a summary of everything that's happening in your system, everything that's happening on your account, from financial status to academic summaries, academic result summaries, and transactions with banks that you did the transactions, because OSIM supports online payments. So if you've done any online payment, it should be reflected here. And if you have any grades, if you have attended any exams and they're marked and the data was fed to OSIM, you should be seeing some links here. And so what I'm saying here is that this part has not been fed information, that's why it's not reflecting anything. I'll go and show you another part, which is the online payments. So the system does online payments, but this part is not activated. That's why you're not seeing anything here. Same as financial records, accommodation, and practical trainings. So you can't forget about these 4 areas that are not yet enabled. And let's go straight to teachers evaluation. Now this is a critical part because right now it's not activated. It's enabled but it's not activated because usually there's a duration for it to be activated, and mainly it's before the exams. You have to evaluate your lecturer before you sit for his or her paper. And this part is mandatory because if you've not done this, probably you won't be able to see your exams, see the results after you've done exams. So you have to evaluate your teacher. And I can just give you a picture of what's happening here. You're going to have multiple choice questions asking about your teacher, whether it's like it shows to classes every where it's supposed to. Random questions about what he does, like is he really teaching? Does he give coursework? How many coursework he's given? Those sort of things. You're going to find them here, and you're going to answer them. And this feedback will go back to the quality assurance office. So they're the ones controlling this part. Now, another part which is also not activated is the academic timetable. This, as far as I know, is that we're working on it and it should be activated not very far from now. Now, another part which is very important is the academic records part, whereby you get to see a list of students in your class. So when you click on students list, the system should be able to tell you, give you not only the names but pictures of students in your classmates. So you're going to find a number of them with their pictures and registration numbers. Then the course registration. Usually this is the part whereby you're going to register for the courses that you're taking. But most times you'd find administrators or faculty has already registered you in those courses. So you're automatically registered in the system, as you're seeing here. And then this part, the coursework part, you're going to see the results of your courseworks. I'm also getting this message that no information has been fed here. Sorry, information was fed, but it's not published, so you can see anything. I think there's a duration also for this, like when they publish and unpublish after a certain time. So right now, like everything that was published, it's no longer there for public consumption. Another part which is very important is the semester results. Now, this is the part on which you get to see your results, your semester results for every year. So if it's the first year, you're going to have the first semester down here, the second semester down here. It's the second year, the same. You're going to have both semesters down here, starting with second year, first semester, third semester, sorry, second year, second semester, which is called semester 4 in the system. Second year, first semester is called semester 3. And the last year, if you're doing a 3-year course, should be able to see your 5th semester and 6th semester. If you're doing a 4-year course, you're going to see 4th year and 5th year for those who are doing 5th or 6th year. So here's everything you get to see. You can also print your results. But mind you, when you print your results, I think you have to take them back to the faculty to be stamped so that they become valid. or you'd rather ask the results from the faculty. The system would be able to show you the results and also be able to print for you the results. Another part, which is also last but not least, is the profile, my profile part, whereby you have to do the account settings. I'll show you that one in a bit. Let's go straight to admission information. This is where your bio data is there, and it's of important that you go through and validate, like if everything which is in here is okay, because it's going to appear in your last year's certificate. So just take time and go through this and tell us if it's okay. Personal information, same things. Background, it's going to show you the background. You have to take time and go through this. And if there's any information missing, you can help the admission office and go there and fill in the information. Plus, you can see the pictures that you've been uploading over the years, pictures that you've been using in the system throughout the years, and here I'm seeing barcodes. I think they're protected with this system of barcodes. So let's go back to the account settings. Now, this area of account settings is where you're going to change your password and email address. If let's say you had an email address before and then you forgot it, this is where you're going to change the email address and also change the password. You also download the picture that was uploaded in the system for you. And that's it. You can also change your mobile number and save the settings. So with that, I think this is just a brief on how you can go and navigate, first activate your account and then navigate into the account. Those are the main features that I've shown you. So it's a very easy system, very simple. You can navigate it with ease. And even the language which is being used here is English, but it's not very difficult. You can just read through and get to understand what's being said. But just to remind you, there's some areas that are not yet activated, like the online payments area, financial records, accommodation area, and the practical trainings area, and also the academic timetable area. These parts are not being activated. I told you about the teacher's evaluation form. It's already activated, but it's not enabled during this time. It's usually enabled, I think, a week before you sit for your exams, and it's prerequisites. It's one of the prerequisites to sit for your exams, that you have to evaluate your lecturer and give him marks before you sit for his paper. And thereafter, you're going to submit whatever marks you've given your lecturer. And the second last part that I've shown you is the academic records, whereby you have the students list. This is the list of your classmates. You have the course registration. It's the part where you're going to register for a new course in a new semester. But very often you'd find that you're already registered in those courses because the faculty does that for you. And this is the part where you're going to see your coursework results and the semester results. The courseworks are not published, so I keep getting this message. They're not published. And the last part is the semester results. So, and this, I think it's the most frequently visited part. Like a student will just log in and go straight to the semester results after the exams because they would wish to see the results of the papers he or she has done. And the last part I mentioned is the profile part. And the most important part, every part of it is important, especially the admission information. You have to go there and check the information that it's been reflected in the system, if it really shows the reality. If it doesn't, go back to admission and ask them to change whatever is there. And the other part is the account settings part, whereby you get to change the account information part. That is your email address, your phone number, and your password. And it usually find time and you keep changing your passwords every now and then. But that's good practice in IT security. So thank you for listening. I'll show you how to log out. This is the part you log out. The settings part is also it's the same thing as the account settings. So when you click the settings part, it will take you to the same page as account settings. So with that said, It's the part where you log out of the system, and that's it. So thank you so much for listening. My name is Monday Thomas.